Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ktalnews.com and your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Friday morning forecast update. Again, the highlight of today's forecast will be to kind of focus on the severe weather threat that we'll see on Saturday. As of this morning, the Storm Prediction Center bumping up our Saturday outlook for severe weather into the level 3 enhanced risk category. So severe weather looking increasingly likely from tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon. And the main risk here will be for damaging wind gusts, but we could see some large hail with some of the storms tomorrow as well, and very low threat of any tornadoes. The tornado threat's actually going to be a little higher back towards the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex, especially during the day tomorrow. But we'll get to this in just a moment. We still have to get through your Friday here, which is going to be mainly dry and hot and humid as well. So we don't have any severe weather threat today, but our high temperatures into the mid-90s this afternoon, and temperatures this morning have warmed just a touch here. We're in the upper 60s as well as the low 70s, and later this afternoon, again, not too many changes to the heat, but may find a lot of areas about a degree warmer today. So a lot of us into the mid-90s this afternoon, and the humidity kind of building out ahead of this front. So that's why your heat index, or the true field of the temperatures, may be in the upper 90s later today. So we have this front. This is the front that's going to help to trigger some of the severe weather tomorrow. Front is moving south across Arkansas. A bit of a disconnect here with the rain. So all the rain is up in the Ozarks this morning. Eventually, you may see some of that rain push into Arkansas. Really, the only chance for any of those isolated showers and storms today is going to stay in the northern Arklatex. So going through time here on your Robbins Toyota Futurecast, majority of us just a mostly sunny, partly cloudy day. But by the late afternoon, we can definitely see, again, a few showers here in the northern Arklatex, but should quiet down tonight. And then tomorrow, with that cold front moving in, again, wind will be the primary severe weather threat, but we can't rule out some hail. And one thing we'll have to watch is some heavy rainfall. Of course, we saw that last weekend with the flash flooding, and we could certainly see some storms capable of dropping a few inches of rain during the day on Saturday. So we'll pick up Futurecast. Again, this is today, so this forecast model, which is our in-house model here, showing that same kind of situation with the rain developing north of Interstate 20. And then tomorrow, you can see the thunderstorms begin to fire up just after sunrise here, and we'll have pretty strong system here. So from the, I would say, mid to late morning through the afternoon, we'll get this initial push of storms here, which could bring those severe weather threats. And then if we have enough time to recover, if we get a few hours of dry weather, the atmosphere may be able to recharge and warm up a bit, and then we could see some additional storms there in the afternoons. That's why we could actually carry that severe weather threat into late Saturday evening or closer to early Sunday morning, but we should see that threat of thunderstorms kind of wind down. Likely will be a nice first half of the day on Sunday, but we may see some storms on Sunday as well. So summer weekend like this with the schools letting out, we know a lot of folks may have some camping plans this weekend. So if you're out on the lakes and rivers, pretty good thing you can do is download our Weather Authority app, and that will give you lightning alerts, especially if you're out doing some boating this weekend. If there's a storm that's producing lightning close to your location, it will send that alert to your phone. So I would recommend that if you're headed out to the lakes and rivers here. And if you're camping this weekend, just keep in mind early Saturday morning we could see some strong winds come in. So if you're out there in a tent, make sure you're kind of up early to ride out the storms there safely tomorrow. And then as far as the rainfall, we're showing about half an inch to an inch of rain. There will be some areas here that do pick up about 1 to 2 inches of rain, so can't rule out maybe some flash flooding here, especially in the northern Arklatex. And then on Sunday, again, we won't have the same amount of thunderstorms here, but there may be some storms that redevelop along this front on Sunday that may trigger some high wind as well. So we at least have that isolated severe weather risk on Sunday, but overall the rain chance will start to dry up on us late in the weekend. Again, probably not going to carry much of this rain into next week, and you can see with the rain drying up, still expecting to be pretty hot next week. Should see several days in the mid to upper 90s to close out next week.